you see like positionless basketball is becoming a big thing. You see like small ball rockets, the small ball lineup with, guys, everybody 6'6" and under, right? Yeah. What do you think is the next evolution? Like, what do you think is the next thing to move forward in the NBA?
I think as I travel around it within the grassroots basketball, I mean, these kids are getting bigger and bigger. They're not as bulky, but then again, I'm running into some of those bulky kids that are very, have very high skill level. Mm-hmm. So I tend to see the big man coming back into play right. To some degree, as opposed to just having that big man space the corner. I think that, and I talked with Jared Jeffries about this as well, just the ability to have multiple shots at the basket from right in front of the basket, equal with today's spacing. I think that, having someone of size to compete with on the offensive end should be next in play. I mean, you have your DeAndre Jordan, you have your Aidens, you guys that are in the league, and at this point they're a little devalued because they're spotting those guys off of threes. I'm talking about a big guy that could obviously space the court,
like Kevin Durant, like a Giannis, like those, right?
But be more of a, not necessarily of a ball handler, right? I mean, those guys are 7 foot, but those guys handle the basketball. This is more of a bigger guy that can score, has good hands, but is important on the offensive end, but is very effective on the defensive end. Mm-hmm. And I see that could have some transition, back into involving the big man into the game.
That's interesting. And I mean, talk about Jared Jeffries, another guy who would be so good in today's game just because of the way the court stretched out. You have guys literally playing 5 out at sometimes. Like, man, Jared Jeffries would make so much money in this. But that's besides the point.